and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Oh no, empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of
Hey guys, welcome back to the Crown Championships. It's right now day 3 of round 4. This is going to be the last matches for round 4. And on the caster desk with me, it's going to be Shinryu. Of course, me, Crucifix. But what's up, Shinryu? How's it going? And please, let's just have the introduction for the teams.
Absolutely, it's pretty chill out here, but this game is just gonna warm things out right now. You can see Team IWT that is in it to win it on the blue side, really banning those heroes pretty quickly. While on the red side, we have Team Reborn, just banning that Zushin out from the hands of Team IWT. What do you think about the ban so far?
A ban so far, I think that Team In It to Win It is in it to win it because they're banning all these impressive heroes, to be honest. Matilda and Chip, really, really important in any team fight. Talking about that though, Zushin, a really new hero, like before, Suyu, of course. But again, a really new hero, and Lucas, both of them really strong. Okay, they could be adjusted a little bit to actually match the meta, but Lucas has so much potential. Good to see him getting banned. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen him in a ranked game. It was tough to beat him, but I did.
I mean, that hero is really scary in the current meta. Like people don't know where that hero can be put in the gameplay because there's a lot of questions, debates going on whether that hero can be used as a jungler or as a EXP laner. So with all those questions out of the way, the hero is banned right now. Even the Fanny and the Ling being banned, so a lot of high maneuver heroes getting banned already in the first phase. So with that, the Hilda getting picked from the side of Team In It to Win It. So it seems like they are starting things pretty wild with that hero.
Oh man, Zenny going for that Hilda though. I'm thinking it's gonna go in the EXP lane maybe, or as the roamer. Both would actually be good. However, I'd say EXP Hilda is so much more painful. As an Argus player, I have so much issues with that hero. I really can't win a lane against Hilda. But talking about that, we see that Team Reborn have decided to. Well, I mean, Xana did get a revamp, so she did definitely get a reborn. Or like, she was reborn from like the old Vexana, who was like a dead skeleton thing. Oh, it was so weird to watch that. But then again, we see the Franco getting picked. What's your thoughts on that?
I would say it's a pretty early pick for a Franco because they could have taken a lot of heroes which are already open, and when that grandeur is left
Yep, yep.
open, the teams will go for that hero pretty quick. And man, oh man, with the new buffs, Harith is something really scary in the land of Dawn. I would say, team in it
Totally
to win it
agree.
really really getting some strong heroes in the first three slots, I feel like, it's gonna be really difficult for that Franco to sustain all that damage. And the Hilda being that annoying factor in the Land of Dawn is something those assassins are gonna struggle against. And I think Team Reborn
Yep.
are not really giving a damn about it. They picked that Hayabusa in the jungle right now, Crooks.
To be honest, the Hayabusa in the jungle right now could counter the Granger pretty darn easily. But then again, Granger, once he gets the Windtalker, which not many people buy, he could be able to kind of like counteract the Hayabusa's ultimate. Although Ogi Shadow Kill won't do much. But then again, the questionable thing right now is the Harriet. Is it going to be in the gold lane or is it going to be in the mid lane? That's the biggest question.
I feel like with the current meta, the Harith is more suited for the goal, and where he can farm those items pretty quickly to come online. And I think that
True.
against Vexana, the Harith wouldn't do so well. Depending the range is not so great about Harith. He kind of struggles with those CC based heroes when the matchups are not really good for him. He cannot perform as well as he can, when the
Mhm.
team fight is totally favoring him. So I feel like putting him on the goal lane would be a lot more smarter rather than the mid lane. But again, with the second banning phase, we can see they are narrowing down those goal lane. The Erythral did receive a buff getting banned instantly from the side of Team IWT, and I feel they might chop down some more goal laners after the next slot when they get it.
I think it's kind of like better not to because, well, who else can be used in the gold lane? Maybe an Ixtia, maybe a Layla, but then again, these heroes are questionable at best, especially paired up with a Franco. You need heroes like Carmilla or somebody that can actually split the damage or take damage and, keep the marksman alive. And especially against that Harriet, it's going to be tough. But talking about that, Team Reborn will be cutting down the options on the mid lane, though. Sicilian getting banned off. Nice ban if I think about it.
Absolutely, with the Cecilio's late game potential, things can really go south for the side of Team Reborn, and they are taking the precautions pretty well for them as their side. They do not want to go for that late game type of matchup in this game. I feel like they are trying to end things on early notice because when the late game comes in, those picks like the Harriet, like the Granger, they really shine. And talking about the late game, they also need a marksman which can stand toe to toe with the damage. The DPS is really high from the Harith as well as the Granger, and I feel one of the heroes which can stand despite getting a lot of nerfs would be the Bruno. He still does pretty good, but you know I feel like that's a gamble the side of Team Reborn might have to take.
Wouldn't recommend it, especially when that Hilda is running at you. Bruno really can't escape that easily. And talking about that, Granger could actually pose a big threat for that Bruno, especially with a reduced range on the Malefic gun, and also his basic attack range getting nerfed off. But then again, Moskov does do pretty well, getting picked on the side of Team Reborn. What's your thoughts on that, Shin?
I feel like that's a really staple pick, coming with the global ultimate, the Spear of Destruction. He can be anywhere on the map after going for the split push. He can join those team fights really quick. And I think that is really a lot of value on a hero, which can, go for a pretty late game type of gameplay because once that Moskov gets those items locked in, he can really clean up those fights. Once those heroes are pretty low on HP, the Moskov can just come like a hero, like the South Indian movies where the
Yup.
main character comes at the end and just wipe the entire floor. Moskov can do that.
I mean, then again, it's not just South Indian movies, it's movies everywhere. The main character's a little late, but he's always there to clean everything up. And someone who can actually clean everything up, it's the Cho. And especially paired up with that Farsa, oh, GG's. I've seen people in the Northeast Cup actually decimating people inside the tower with Farsa, especially Abhi's, Farsa gameplay. He was able to
hmm
take down Luigi, Sicilian, all these heroes inside the tower, even though it was just the 6 minute mark.
I feel the Farsa is really good. With the recent buff, I think he can like move around the map a lot quicker, and the damage was always there. But there were certain heroes which kind of overshadowed her in the current meta. But with those heroes receiving those nerfs, Farsa is coming back slowly into the meta. The Eve is there. We
Agreed.
already know like how the Farsa could counter the Eve, but a lot of people they did not want to take that gamble. But again, this time around, I see Alucard getting picked on the EXP lane. I don't know if that's a really smart choice, but man, oh
Not a
man,
really good one. Gotta
I
be
feel
honest with
like
you, not a really good one. Because Alucard, he does do a lot. He does do way better in the goal lane, to be honest. And I know, crucify me for that opinion, but Alucard can really take down any marksman in the goal lane. It's surprisingly painful to go against him.
Absolutely, the damage potential from a gold in Alucard is a lot higher because he can farm those items more quicker with the gold. Whereas on the EXP lane, he has to be that tanky frontliner for the team, which most of the time does not work too well. Knowing like Alucard is a hero which kind of depends on the skills, where the CC is less, the Alucard can shine. But looking at the draft, the lock is already there from the side of team IWT. They have that show to go for the way of the dragon, and from the side of Team Reborn, they do not have a single Purify. They seem pretty confident going without any sort of Purify on their side. So I don't know if that's a suicidal move or just a confidence coming up. But I think we will soon move into the land of Dawn to find the answers. But looking at the draft, which team are you siding towards?
I'm gonna go for in it to win it because these guys are in it to win it. But then again, we are back in the land of Dawn for an exciting match between these two amazing teams in it to win it on the blue side and Team Reborn on the red side. Both of the teams are going for the left side though, the jungle. I like what I see, but to be honest, both teams will be rotating for the EXP lane. I don't know, questionable at best.
Yeah, we are quite used to seeing a lot of these teams going for that early golden rotation rather than the EXP where they want to help the marksman to win the lane pretty early on. But this time around, it seems like
Exactly.
a different maneuver. Don't know if that's
I know, right?
Mhm.
Surprising.
Surprising indeed, But let's see, like, what different strategy are these two teams bringing on the table. But look at the mid lane, though.
Oh my god, in the mid lane we see that Hilda has come from top lane. Escape
Mhm.
Rexana escaped from a little bit too much of a tricky situation. I love to see it. Hilda is charging into that Hayabusa. Revitalize has been used. Hayabusa taking a ton of damage. Way of the Dragon has not been used because well it's too early on. Hilda gets the kill on the Alucard and Cho gets the kill on the Hayabusa. Hayabusa getting taken down even though he got both of his buffs. Not something that you want to see. And Granger really didn't have a chance to actually get any assists. You definitely want to actually let your hyper get the farm, but that didn't happen. Granger is shooting his ultimate though, denying the farm the Hayabusa, and forcing him to actually play a little safe.
Yeah, talk about forcing. Look at the goal in the had this really pressuring that lane pretty early on. The Franco had to rotate to help his marksman to farm. I think he might want to freeze that lane to deny him even more EXP and gold. But right now, the talk about the show is, the show star is that Hilda
In the
on the
top
EXP
lane.
lane. Yeah,
Yup,
look at
yup,
that
top
though.
lane though. Alucard forced to retreat. Maybe Granger will get the kill using the ultimate, but too late. Hilda already secures the kill on the Alucard, who was running away. And look, they already started the turtle. Wait, okay. Cho has the way of the dragon though. Will he be using that on the, Vexana? He gets the Jeet Kudo in! Vexana gets taken down, but the iron hook, hooks the Cho into the base. No, the tower. But, well, then again, we see that Granger got the turtle. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Way of the Dragon
Oh,
used.
he
I don't think anyone's actually there to actually support him. Flicker has been forced out, but Cho goes down in the process. In the goal lane, though, we are seeing a complete U-turn. And also the jungle. The Iron Hook saves the Hayabusa from imminent demise. Look at that. The teamwork from the side of... Oh my god. The side of Team Reborn. The teamwork saving the Hayabusa. The Moskov coming in to actually throw away the Granger, who was totally off position. Iron Hook saving the Hayabusa in a split second. Love to see it.
indeed, I would say the side of team in a tournament are a bit too overzealous, getting that early lead is kind of getting in their head. They're thinking they can walk away with a lot of things, but I feel like that Hilda
In the
is walking
top
out a lot of
lane.
things.
Yep,
Indeed.
yep. Hilda's walking over the Alucard in the top lane. And off camera kill, Alucard getting taken down. Not something that you want to see because Alucard does need a lot of farm. Jeet Kundo might be used in the bot lane though. What are your thoughts on this right now?
I feel like they're going for the right target right now. They need to focus that goal lane early on. Otherwise, once that Moscow gets the items, it will be. Oh my goodness! Look at the Iron Hook and the Bloody
Iron Hook
Hunt.
and that bloody hunt! Look at that! The Man Force has been popped. Spear of Destruction too. Look at that! Harriet is trying his best to get the kill on
Oh.
them, but the ultimate, the Farsa has come in to save the day, securing the kill. Purify has been forced out. Cho in a little tricky situation. The stun and
Oh
the way of the dragon
no!
getting the secure on the kill on that Moskov, taking him down like he's a piece of paper from inside the tower, allowing Farsa and Harriet to take down the tower in the bot lane. And Granger is there to rotate to take the turtle down.
Indeed, I would say a lot of good team chemistry coming from the side of Team IWT already. Early on it was Team Reborn. Right now we can see the teamwork coming in. Look at the maneuver on the map right now. And okay, the Feather of Heaven already used.
Force of ultimate, forcing the Hayabusa's Ogi Shadow kill. Look at that! Cho almost got the kill on the Hayabusa, but Hayabusa was able to escape with the quad shadow, forcing the team on the red side to actually play very safe. They can't contest this turtle at all.
Yes, indeed. The zoning coming out from this Farsa is really insane. Giving that. Okay, mid lane though.
Oh, in the mid lane though, Harriet is actually charging in with the dashes, chrono dashes. Here comes the bloody hunt on the tower. There goes the Hilda. He will be taken down, shut down, but Hayabusa gets taken down in the process. Hilda is also kind of like in a... Oh, well, Farsa almost got the kill.
Oh, wait a minute.
Flicker forced on the Franco, not something that you want to see. Cho is too low, and he will be forced to recall along with the Franco. But in the top lane, Alucard has some free farm. Hilda might have a fun time charging to the top lane with his first skill. I love to see it. I love to see it.
I mean, right now, the side of Team Reborn, they are having second thoughts before they want to go for the team fights. They are a bit behind on that goal as well as the skill counts. Right now, we are just 5 minutes into the game, and you can see there's almost a 6k goal deficit coming in. But look at that aggressive gameplay coming. Oh my goodness, the bot lane though.
Bot lane, Harriet gets taken down. Shut down. Not a shutdown, but 2 kills though. Here comes the Jeet Kune Do combo with the Farsa taking down that Vixana, who was most definitely lagging. Let's not disrespect him. He was definitely lagging there. He did not have a chance to actually use his first skill. So he was taken down pretty fast. I think everyone's forcing in on the bot lane. I think they want to take the Moskov down, but Moskov is totally not there.
Yeah, he's playing for the safer side right now, just playing behind his team. Oh my goodness, I don't know, does connect, but he won't.
Iron Hook. Iron Hook, dude. I kid you not. Iron Hook and Cho are like magnet and metal, dude. He's like auto-targeted every time the Iron Hook is just used. Holy crap.
Some might say the Franco have, hack installed for him, but it's not that. It's just that, like Crook mentioned, like it is the magnet right now. But again, right now the tempo is so well controlled from the side of team in it to win it. But this time the Hayabusa is, sneakily taking the turtle. Will he be successful though?
I think he will be. The retribution has been forced and the bloody hunt has been used. So Hilda has a free, he has a choice to just stand there and take all the damage from the ultimate of the Hayabusa. The Ogi Shadow Kill not doing anything there because the Hilda... Oh, here comes the Iron Hook, taking the Granger into the tower, kidnapping him. Holy, call the cops because Franco is massacring people with the Iron Hook.
Indeed, meanwhile all that was going on, look at that! The damage from Harold, goodness me. It's already online, and even the Moscow just fell down. Look at that Hayabusa going in, almost getting that kill onto the Farsa though.
Exactly, but the Farsa has retaliated with the ultimate, but I don't think any pressure will be applied because the mid lane tower is still going to stand. But the top lane, that's questionable because Hilda has free reign over the top lane and will be pushing down the tier 2 in the top lane. Now, only if they get the tier 2 in the mid lane, I think all the holy blasts from the towers of the tier 3 could be procced, and I think they'll be easy. But then again, the Cho getting the kill on the Hayabusa though, the Jeet Kune Do flicker combo, taking that Franco down too. Hilda is actually there from top lane after pushing that. Oh, okay. Like I said, the tier 2 in the mid lane will be taken down too. Damn.
I feel they will walk out with more than they just bargained for. They are also taking down those holy defenses, right before the Lord can even march in.
Oh, look at that damage! The man force and everything on team it to win it has been used. Jeet Kune Do catching 2 people. Look at that! Triple kill for the Harriet, taking down Vexana, Alucard, and Moskov. And then again, the Hayabusa getting taken down by the Cho. Maniac almost. But nope, Cho getting the double kill, forcing the Harriet to actually be sad because he just lost his Savage. The Man Force has been used to push down the mid tier 3, and that will be GG, Shin.
Indeed, they are going in for it. You can see the. Oh
Oh,
my
another
goodness.
kill. Vexana getting taken down without any strand of support. Alucard has just given up at this point. He's just walking into that kills. Then again, OD
Oh,
Shadow Kill has been used. Harriet will still be able to survive that. The Nexus will be able to survive that too. Look at that bloody hunt coming in. The Way of the Dragon
oh,
saving the Harriet,
oh
but that's not
no!
enough. The Iron Hook. The Iron Hook takes him down.
Man, oh man, this Franco has put in some work in this game. Goodness me, he's just like you mentioned. We need to call the cops because this Franco is just out there purely dishing those massacre type of gameplay right now. Right now, the things can turn to the side of Team Reborn. They have that split second window to go for that comeback. The Lord is already up in the land of Dawn, and few members are already taken down. As you can see, the oh my goodness, the Cho.
I seem to have been facing some technical issues. I was lagging a little bit.
Okay, but right now you
And
can
I did not
see.
really see much what was happening. Could you just give me a row talking about that in the mid lane, though? The Jeet Kune Do Flicker combo has been used. Way of the Dragon forcing down that Farsa, taking him down. Granger getting a few shots in, forcing the Moskov and the Franco to actually escape. Does not have enough energy on the ultimate, so he will not be able to get the double kill on the Franco and that Moskov, though.
Yeah, but that does give them the chance to take this lot without any contest. It seems like the side of Team Reborn do not want to go in for that, contest at all because they are lacking a member right now. Their players are kind of lagging, I believe, because even the Alucard is not moving anymore. I don't know what is up with them, but right now their backs are against the wall. Look at the Chow!
The Cho has done his best. The Franco has been taken down, and revenge is served, and it's served cold this time because Franco was overestimating his own potential with the hooks. I love to see it, but then again, he did not expect that Cho to actually mark him down, take him down so fast. Lord has been taken down onto the side of Team Init to win it. He will be marching down in the mid lane pretty soon. Here comes the quad shadow on the Hayabusa. I don't think that's gonna do anything because he's going up against the Cho. It's not gonna be valuable if he uses the ultimate too. But then again, I see Harriet pushing down the mid lane with a Granger, and in the top lane, we see the rest of the team doing a ton of zoning. And here comes the Farsa ultimate, almost getting the kill on the Hayabusa. Hayabusa will be able to escape though. The Franco will be taken down. Double kill for the Granger on the hands of Alucard. There goes the Moskov getting the kill on the Hilda. Triple kill on the Granger, getting the kill on the Vexana. And the Nexus was taken down pretty fast by the Lord though. Not allowing the Granger to get a Savage. Holy.
It seems like they're just luck not favoring them to get that maniac or the savage right now. But again, I would say that was such aggressive gameplay coming from the side of Team Init to Init. They are proving that their team name just not stands to just mimic the Init to Init code, but they are actually putting in the work to actually win this tournament as well because their chemistry is just on a different level. The members are
Totally.
able to just show that the synergy is there all the time. Whenever one person goes in, the entire team collapses on the target. So I would say that was a really clean gameplay coming in from the side of Team Init to Win It, just dominating this game, finishing it in just about 12 minutes.
I mean, then again, too fast for you was really too fast for you. And then a kill, the Zaman force on him. Oh my god, he was absolutely dominating. He was not able to be taken down pretty at all. He was able to survive most of all the combos except for maybe the Franco's Iron Hook, which just has homing missiles on him. I think the skin, the legend skin, actually buffs up Franco for God knows what reason.
That could be true, but again, I would say that was not enough saving grace for the side of Team Reborn because they just fell short when it came down to those, pickoffs that they were getting taken off on the map left and right because the Farsa's damage was something they really struggle against. And I would say time and again, the damage, the DPS from the side of Team Init to Win It was just coming through when the members they got their items locked in. We could see none of the members from the side of Team Reborn could really sustain that. Even that Alucard was not really enough to frontline their lineup because that's a Alucard. You cannot expect him
Totally.
to go for the frontlining so much. And Franco, I would say not the tankiest tank out there, the tankiest roamer, I would say. But again, I would say it was just a bit draft difference from both the sides. if the side of Team Reborn could fix their drop, they can really come back stronger.
No, I think the reborn mechanic is gonna switch in anytime soon. They did not get any tower damage in. That was very questionable. They had a Moskov and a Hayabusa. He could have split pushed, but Team In It to win it had the advantage. They made sure they actually could not push at all. They had zero tower damage throughout.
I would say that just was the aggressive nature from the side of Team Init to win it. They did not allow their members to, from the side of Team Reborn to just near their towers, and I would say that's just a clean game. But again, I would say with that, we have come to the end of the first match, and there is another game waiting for us, isn't it, Crucifix?
Yes, sir. It's gonna be Meow Meow Gang versus Balloons. TD TD6, I think. I'm so sorry if I'm messing up the number. I can't remember the number properly, but it's Balloons TD. I think it's 6 though. It's either
It is.
5 or 6.
It is six, man. You're absolutely on the right
Okay, I
path.
was right. Let's go.
So I guess we might have to take a short break so the teams can get ready. But again, I would say this was already an exciting match to heat up the night in this cold weather. So I think the next game is going to be even more heated. Expecting both the teams will put on a show for us. So I guess we'll just go for a short break. Me and Crucifix will just, get our drinks and everything up. So see you in a
Yes,
bit, guys.
sir. Hey guys, I'm so sorry to announce. I know you guys were excited for the Meow Meow Gang versus Bloons TD6 match, but then again, it's not going to be happening tonight. There'll be a walkover. Bloons TD6 will be passing on to the next, phase of the tournament, and Meow Meow Gang have forfeited. So we will be back with more exciting matches tomorrow, and be excited. Even though tonight didn't actually go as planned, it will be more exciting tomorrow. And we'll see you on another stream on the Crown Championships.
So with that, I think we have to end tonight's stream. And Crucifix, it was amazing to cast alongside you. And I feel like we will
It's
have
the
some
same feeling, brother.
we will have some more interesting games coming on our way. So if you guys are not subscribed yet, it's your time to subscribe. You should subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on these action-packed games coming straight from us to you. So again, guys, hit the notification bell as well. So yes, do support us. Your support means a lot. And with that, we will end tonight's stream. So good night, guys, and keep yourself warm.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.